What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So, today I'm going to talk about some quick and fire tips that can help you to save money during trips, and most of these are well known by most people, but hey, maybe one of them will caught you just a little bit off guard. Maybe one of them actually will caught you a bit off guard. So I'm gonna start with the ones that are mainly just really easy to see and think about. And the first one is actually, uh, in most cases, make your own food is probably or will probably be the best option for you to just save money. You because you have to see what you want. You want to save money and spend some of your time to make food, you know? There are many countries where actually going to restaurants is expensive, is way more expensive, and it might be better for you to just uh, do your groceries and then eat your own food, you know? In case, for example, you just want to visit a city and you can, even if you want to try their food, you can simply just make your own food most of the times, and maybe one or two times you can just try their food, or you can simply try their food but cook it for yourself, you know what I mean? Just pull out the recipe online and try it for yourself. Then one thing that also burns out a lot of people's cash when going for a trip are the flights, or even the way to just go there. Um, a very quick way to go there is obviously through the air. That's the way that can save you a lot of time, because you have to think, do I want to spend one day trying to get to a country that I can get, for example, on the bus, or you know, or through some other transport that can take an eternity? Sometimes it might save you money, yes, but you can also think in a way that nowadays, if you're alone or if you are with two persons, it might be more reasonable. I don't know. It depends on the situation. If you want to save your time, just take a flight and just really pre-save it, you know, just uh, choose a date from like 1 year before that. And you can also, if you want to go through here, you can also see what's the date that is the cheapest, or some month that is the cheapest for you to just go through the air and towards that city or country. A good site for you to check out is Skyscanner. Yeah, and you can literally set you up for like any date that you want, and then you can see what's the time or what is the month that is the cheapest way, because in many places time really doesn't change if it's like close to the equatorial line. And if you want to go to a place like that, uh, there are many times where the month will not affect really, if you want to go for that place really due to their beaches or because it's very sunny. There are places where their time doesn't change at all, like the Philippines, for example. Most of the time it will be like 28, 30 degrees, I think. Or at least like their cheapest time to cut their hair is February, and it can really be cheap. Plus, that site can also say uh, what is the um, easiest scale, because if you want to go to some place directly through hair, and sometimes it can be really expensive and take you thousands of dollars. However, there are some hidden trips and hidden flights that can save you a bunch of money. And like I said, Skyscanner does the job for you. I tried to check out, for example, going from Portugal to the Philippines. And if you take a scale from London to the Singapore, it's very cheap actually. In February, it's very cheap. From London to Singapore, it's $300. And in many other cases, you can spend thousands of dollars in flights. I saw that overall, I still had to do scale from Porto to London and from, for example, to from Singapore to Philippines, and overall in total it will cost me like 500 $600, 600 euros. I meant, and overall it's not too bad, it's not too bad. But obviously, if you prioritize saving money over your time, if you don't mind spending your time, then try to see a way for you to uh, spend less money doing your groceries, and maybe just take public transport. You can take, what's it called? I can't remember. You can take the train to make it less expensive, or you can, for example, try to go in a group of 5 in a car to somewhere. It's more private, and if you go like 5 in a car that doesn't spend that much money, sometimes it's quite reasonable as well. So you really have to see what is the best for you, or what do you really want to do. Because if you prioritize saving money over saving your time, you might save quite a bunch of money either way. Even if you just uh, try to just go on a trip where you want to save your time and still save money, you can still clearly save a ton of money to basically some of the tips that I just said. And one more tip: sometimes it's good that you check in booking also uh, some hotels that already have uh, sets with including like dinner, lunch, breakfast, and so on, because there are some of them that you might catch them uh, with a discount, with a severe discount, and some of them might be really cheap. Um, because if you prioritize also saving your time, if you consider the time of people cleaning your room, if you consider the time of people making your food, etc., 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 it might be a really good deal, even if it's a little bit expensive, or a little bit more than just a simple hotel with no food included. You know what I mean? And if you try to make your own food, you obviously want to go for an apartment. And apartments in many places can be also very, very cheap, and that's one other thing that you can save money just going for an apartment. There are some places where that's not really the case. There are some cases where it comes down to by the same price, because in hotels they can lower a bit their prices because they have so many rooms, and if that hotel doesn't spend that much money, it sometimes can really be a bargain if you just check at the right times of the year, you know what I mean? Or at least if you check the lowest pricey season of that country. Plus, if you like to go on for a time where you don't mind the temperature and the climate of that season, but you just really want a really low price because you want, for example, check museums. If you want to check museums, time doesn't really matter, right? So in those occasions, you can go on a time where basically there's not that much movement involved, not that much tourists, and in many cases, that is the cheapest season for you to go. Alright, I'm gonna end it up there. I'm not going to make this video too long, and I think I've said basically what I wanted to say. Maybe while I'm talking, I'll pull out some images of what I've searched, and in the case of Philippines, for example, maybe not. Either way, if you like this video, you can leave a comment and a like if about what I've said also. If you want, you can also subscribe my channel and turn on post notifications. If you don't want to miss a video that I might post, I usually post on like Thursdays 8 p.m. UK time. Have a good day, enjoy your week, enjoy your life. I'll see you next time. Take care, peace. Take care.
I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat.